Take Tuesday's weather, hit copy, take it to Wednesday, hit paste, and that's what we have for today. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. It is another day of wildfire smoke from the Canadian wildfires that will be 15, 20,000 feet overhead and make this really what is a cloudy day even grayer and hazier. We take a look at our wildfire smoke forecast at 8 a.m. and we do have those grays and yellows over us. That shows some wildfire smoke. And then it actually kind of coagulates over us as we go into the evening, making that smoke even thicker here across the area. The good news is by the time we get to our Thursday, this should be gone, or at least mostly gone, and we should see that blue sky yet again. No issues with our air quality for today. We're in that moderate stage, which is still fine. All right, let's take a look at our Wednesday morning numbers. Temperatures rising through the 70s as the morning goes on, but only very slowly doing so. The cloud cover helps to limit the warming we have, plus that onshore wind is blowing the ocean water, which is around 75 degrees or so. So it's hard to really bump up more than that. We go into our forecast for our swells and our seas, still around 3 to 4 feet for our swell heights. That's about average, but we do have a longer wave period. So there is some power to these waves that come, and we do have a moderate risk for rip currents as we go into the day today. High tide was 6 to 7 a.m. We're going into low tide around midday. Here's a look at our forecast for the next 2 days here, both about the same in terms of temperatures, but a lot more sunshine and a lot more blue sky as we go into our Thursday here across the area. Then we go later in the week, Friday and Saturday. Same story here. High pressure to our northeast. Tropical storm Dexter, or maybe the remnants of Dexter, well to our east. Either way, we're going to continue with the east winds. We're going to see more warmer and crisp air as we go later in the week as the high pressure really starts to flex its muscles and show itself here across the area. All right, here's a look at our tidal flooding forecast. We are expecting minor stage coastal flooding during the evening high tides Friday and Saturday. Not good news for your big weekend plans, but it's going to be more of a nuisance than a real hazard here. Just move your cars a block or two if you need to, and you should be fine. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Temperatures hovering around 80 degrees for the rest of the week, and we see more sunshine as we go into Thursday and Saturday in particular. Then the heat comes back as we go later into the 7-day forecast, really into next week. We're going to expect more days in the 90s. And remember, 90 degrees is still seasonable for this time of the year. Our average high is 86 degrees, so it's right around that. We go to the short 7-day forecast for the beach towns here. I see a lot of good days to be out on the sand or to be on the bay here. We just have to make sure that those ocean waters are safe to swim in, but we are expecting comfortable temperatures and eventually more sunshine as we go forward into the next 7 days. Remember, tonight I will be in Ventnor at Ski Beach for the Down Beach community meeting. It is also our hurricane seminar night. We'll talk about hurricane season with my weather dad in South Jersey, weather legend, Jim Everwine.